are watching Channel Adrian TV.
Yo, YouTube, Rumble, Facebook, X, wherever you're watching this, welcome to another sneaker review. And for this sneaker review, we're doing a Nike Air Diamond Turf 2. Before we even get into the shoe, if this is your first video of mine you're watching, what I like to do is discuss the shoes on the table first, because I either reviewed the shoe last or they have a correlation with the shoe I'm about to do a review on. Now, first, the shoe that I reviewed last was the Nike Air DT Max, which we all know as a Deion Sanders number 3. I'll make sure to leave a link in the description for that. And of course, we have the Nike Air Diamond Turf, the first one, which would be considered Deion's first shoe. So obviously those shoes are tied to this because this happens to be the pair between the two, which is the Nike Air Diamond Turf 2. And Nike, once again, I want to say I appreciate y'all for finally releasing a lot of sneakers from the 90s. But before we even get into the shoe, let's get into the box. Let me take the shoes out first. I'll put them right up front. Let me put them right there. Put them up front. Now, when you go to the box, y'all, just a basic OG type of box. I like this box better than that, you know, that bright reddish orange with the white Nike. I prefer this box. On the label, it does says Nike Air Diamond Turf 2 Prime Red, White, Black. And when you open the box, you're going to get the sticker and lot number on the top of the box. And also on the bottom of the box, you're going to get a square on the bottom right corner of the box. You know, you're going to get this brown paper that comes with it. I take the brown paper out is because most brown paper is acidic, so it will cause the chains to yellow, especially if you have white on a shoe after a time. So that's why after I do these reviews, I do throw out the tissue paper. Now that we're done with the box, y'all, let's talk about the shoe. The shoe does have leather, nubuck, and suede upper. And one thing I do like about are the gold mesh panels on the side of the shoe, but we'll get to that when we talk about the tongue. But wearing this shoe, it is comfortable, but let me go over the sizing first. For this shoe, I had to go up a half size because you may have noticed when I went over the label of the shoe box, it was 11.5. These shoes are very snug. I tried on the 11. The 11 was too tight. And if you remember, my Nike Air Diamond Turfs are 11. These happen to be 11.5, and the Nike Air DT Max happen to be a 12. So each new model that was made, I had to go up half a size to get a comfortable fit. So my advice to y'all is, if you are going to get this shoe and wear your socks thick, like those Nike thick crew socks, in my personal opinion, you should go up half a size. Now, y'all, I'm a wide footer, so that's why I have to go up half a size. If you have a narrow foot, your true to size should be good. On the shoe, you have leather and nubuck all around the shoe, but when you start at the sides, you do see how the strap does have a hole in the middle that shows you the gold mesh, which I do like. They kept that part of the shoe because if you remember on the Nike Air Diamond Turf 1, it has that gold mesh, but I like how they still were able to kind of capture the first one in this shoe. And when you get to the tongue, of course, the shoe is known for its strap. You do see the red strap with the white swoosh, and that's another reason why I had to go up a size, is because me personally, I don't like my strap to be floppy and loose because it will become flimsy. I normally have these shoes strapped up. That's why I really had to go up half a size. If I was not going to strap the shoes up, I could have stayed with an 11, but since I like to rock mine strapped, that's why I had to go up half a size, because it's going to be too tight on your sides. When we open up the strap, you will see the all black tongue with the speed lace lock system with red nylon lace loops, and when you get to the top of the tongue, you'll see 21 with 3 Nike swoosh around the 21. Now, we all know Deion Sanders did play for the 49ers while he wore these and won the championship. From the tongue, we get to the side of the shoe. You do see this white leather of overlay right by the lace loop, which I like it because if you didn't have that, this shoe would be all red. Nothing wrong with red. Red is my favorite color, but I do like how they add white to kind of off balance it so it's not too much red. And the nubuck on the toe cap, it does feel nice. Very smooth, not very rough. Now, when we get to the bottom of the shoe, you do see how it says Air, so I'm assuming Air technology. On the black part, right above the sole, it feels like styrofoam very squishy. It reminds me of, for those of you who do run, these are the Nike Renew runs. If you look on the white midsole of the Renew runs, it feels kind of like that squishy foam that I feel on these Nike Air Diamond Turf 2s. Well, now when we get to the bottom of the shoe, you still see it's kind of lugged with thick plastic, because we all know this is a turf trainer. That's why the strap is important, to keep your foot secure when you're doing those jagged cuts, or for Deion Sanders when he was guarding the top receivers in the league. And on the sole, I like how they have the different sections. At the top of the shoe, you see how it's white, black, white, red, and then black at the very top. I like how they have each section cut off, because it makes it look more layered, because if it was all one color, it would look kind of bland. And when you get to the bottom of the shoe, you do see the round plastic towards the heel, and you'll see the white swoosh in the middle, but the black that's on the bottom of the shoe, that's the styrofoam, and you see me pressing on it, so it does feel squishy. And when we get to the back of the shoe, you do see Deion's signature symbol. You'll see the baseball diamond, and then you'll see the field goal post. During this time, if I'm not mistaken, Deion was playing with the Cincinnati Reds. I don't know if he wore these shoes, but I do know he was playing for the Cincinnati Reds at that time. And you get the gold Nike, which goes along with the shoe perfectly. And y'all, let me get this out of the way. This is the actual 49er colorway. These shoes right here will be the actual Diamond Turf Atlanta Falcons colorway, and I know it does have it labeled as a 49er colorway, but if you look at these pictures, obviously Deion is playing for the Falcons with the Diamond Turf ones on, and you look at this picture, you do see Deion Sanders playing in the Nike Air Diamond Turf 2s while he's with the 49ers. Now, what I like to do on this channel is discuss what was going on in pop culture, whether it's music or movies, when the last time these shoes were retroed. The last time these shoes were retroed in 2012, we had music from Rihanna Diamonds, Kendrick Lamar Swimming Pools, and Chief Keef's I Don't Like. And then from movies, we had Django Unchained, we had Underworld Awakening, 007 Skyfall, and Dark Knight Rises. A great period in time, especially when that Chief Keef song.
Young Chop on the beat.
On light, Jimmy baby, on light, sauce baby, sauce baby.
Y'all had to be outside to see that reaction, especially when it hit. Which on this channel, on my Throwback Thursdays, I might start doing iconic songs like that Chief Keef I Don't Like. 2012 was a great year in music, movies, and sneakers. But y'all, tell me what you think about the Nike Air Diamond Turf 2, and what do you think about the question I said earlier? Is Deion Sanders' first 3 shoes better than Mike's 3 shoes? I think most people would say Jordan's first 3 will be better than Deion's, but I don't think it's a landslide. I think more people would say it's closer than what people would think. I just want to say I appreciate all of support. If you want sneaker reviews, morning motivation, workout motivation, Sunday service to get you motivation for the week, reaction videos, police body cam videos, anything you could think of, subscribe to channel Adrian TV, and I will see y'all in the next video.